Yeah, I think I got to the point in the previous times I played this that I had at least seen what the lairs were like, and I knew I didn't like those. That was the first time I had been in a citadel. That was fun. Got a lot of loot.
The equipment you helped us recover from that satellite control base has been invaluable. But for the next part of West's plan, we need something a little more exotic. A pre-war AI capable of accessing and rebooting certain military satellites. The kind of satellites that no one was supposed to know about. In other words, precisely the kind of thing West pays extra attention to. We have identified where one of these AI units is located, in an old Scarab vehicle left to rust somewhere near the following coordinates. With the help of the Phoenix Project, New Jericho is going to stop the Pandorans forever. Tobias said as much to me, and he doesn't lie. He can be a difficult man to work for, a perfectionist, but he always tells the truth.
I don't see anything too objectionable with getting this. At least it's not directly going against other factions. Now, whether New Jericho should have access to these satellites, that's debatable, but they're at least not asking me to actively attack Sindarian or the Disciples of Anu yet. Okay, well, we're going to replenish a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go through everybody's equipment because we were carrying a lot of stuff out and I just want to make sure that it all got reset to how it's supposed to be. Yeah, for example, Lisa needs to possibly get her gun back. Oh, nope, it actually did. It looks like it did sort that out. Okay, it just has the pistol as her front weapon now, but it's on a ready bar and it's fine. I'm going to actually have you carry a second magazine of the paralysis pistol ammo. It's still not going to be enough for you to capture all types of Pandorans on your own, but it might at least help you be able to capture some. We also need to get the neuralizer on someone. I mean, it could be you. You have melee weapons proficiency, but I'm thinking we might give the neuralizer to the other heavy, and then maybe between the two of you, we can manage something here. I'm going to give the neuralizer to you. It's not going to be on your ready bar, because this is something where I'm like, I think, generally speaking, I'll have time to like pull it out and plan to use it. I'd rather have the medkit on your ready bar if I have to choose, and I do. However, I am going to give you a couple extra points of strength to help offset the increased weight there. Alfred. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't really want to give these guys paralyzers pistols because those hand cannons were super useful in the last mission, but occasionally they need their laser pistols too to clean up acid worms and such, so I don't really want to hand them the neuralizer unless I think that they're really going to use it. Also, I would have to make more paralysis pistols. That's another problem. I mean, maybe I could put it in their backpack. It's a possibility if I make a couple more of them. Yeah, weak spot is useful. Removing the armor of parts you disable is really nice. And past that, I think I might have you start saving up for a second class. So I really like this thing, but it does only carry 4 shots. So I'm thinking I may need to have him carry a bit more ammo. Although he does have the hammer too for when he does completely run out. It's just melee in this game it's dangerous. Yeah, Gabriel could definitely use carrying the laser rifle to give him a longer range option because the range increase over the Bulldog is pretty significant. No, I do have to admit, well, I mean, I guess I'm thinking like, you know, these guys don't have as many hand cannons, so their ability to shred armor isn't quite as impressive as B teams, but I also have to factor in that several of them do have Bulldogs, which helps. I'm kind of thinking, though, that maybe I should give Lazy either a hand cannon or a slam strike. I mean, I could also have Serana take the self-defense specialist, which would give her handgun proficiency. And then instead of the melee weapon, which, as I've said, is pretty situational. And she could even still carry the melee weapon in her backpack because being an assault, inventory actions are free for her. So for her, you know, carrying the hand cannon for that extra armor shred honestly wouldn't be a terrible idea. Although she could also carry the slam strike shotgun. How much shred does it have again? 5. So, I mean, it's not as much shred as the hand cannon, and it's honestly barely any more damage. And its effective range is pretty comparable. It's slightly longer, but... Oh, no, not trying to rename, just trying to tab through people. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I should maybe take that talent for Serana. Like, have her bank another mission's worth of SP to cover more of it from her own pool. And then just go ahead and take this. And then give her a hand cannon. Just to have more options if we really need to shred armor in a hurry. Of course, she does have the bulldog still, and if all 4 shots hit, it is effectively 8 armor shredding, so it's comparable. Yeah, that overall did go pretty well, but we took some minor wounds, so I'm going to have these guys go and rest and heal just a little bit before they move on to trying to liberate this settlement, whatever that entails. And you guys are... Yeah, it's down to just where Lacey's the only one with any wounds, and it's pretty minor. So I think I am going to have them... Well, where's phase 2? It's down that way, so the A team is closest to phase 2. However, we also want to do securing the scarab. An ending of sorts is up there. And, of course, the Symes retreat. However, the New Jericho research has been kind of interesting, so I think we're gonna have them head for phase 2, and I'm gonna have them stop over at Fort Kutaloon to trade. Just because it's vaguely on the way. Honestly, there's a lot of places through here that we really should visit to trade with. We have a ton of extra food right now. Yeah, I'm going to send you guys out on a trading run.
Research complete.
Advanced mutation technology. Multiple new mutations have been developed, allowing humans to become faster, more agile, and have the power to stun enemies in battle. These new procedures are now available at the mutation laboratory. The Perceptor Head, which grants 15 armor, which is less armor than most helmets. It's comparable to some of the lightest helmets. Gives perception of plus 14, stealth plus 5, and accuracy plus 10. Not exactly my favorite. I'd prefer heavier armor. Although the perception might actually be nice because it means that it'll be easier for us to spot, say, Tritons hiding in mist. Shadow legs. Not great armor, especially for a leg piece. Big bonus to stealth. Again, it's difficult for me to tell which enemies are alerted or not. And I kind of get the feeling that for stealth to work, you really need most of the team to be stealthy, because if the heavy is stomping around drawing all the enemies to your location, I mean, I guess it means that the enemies are going to focus on the person with the most armor, so maybe having 1 or 2 people stealthed might be doable. And the tentacle torso. Not great armor. Slight speed and perception bonus. Tentacle attack. Perform a melee attack and apply paralyzed damage, though it does not say how much. Tentacle retaliation. Melee riposte with tentacles in response to nearby enemy attacks. Interesting. Not entirely certain how much I'm going to go for it, though. I would prefer heavier armor. Okay, so the Mutog is applying mutations to animals to create war beasts, which... yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with New Jericho. I'm not sure how controllable that seems. The Scylla autopsy. And the acid worm autopsy. And of course, researching the Pandoran Citadel. Pandoran goo. Okay, we got some interesting things here. And honestly, considering that even this restricted bionic technology says it's based on Synedrian, and Synedrian just tends to be, you know, lightly armored stealth focused, so honestly, I doubt that it's super impressive on the armor front either. Okay, we're gonna fast track that Scylla autopsy because it gives us a lot of stuff. No, I'm not trying to pause it. I'm trying to hit that button. Yes, that. And also the acid worm, because that also gives us some stuff. And the goo, because I'm just curious what that's going to lead to. And the Citadel, because we need that to, like, that's a main objective, I think, to complete that research. Okay, acid worm first. Acid worm, Pandoran goo, and the Scylla are all faster than the Pandoran Citadel. The Pandoran Citadel is going to take 3.5 days. So we're just going to arrange it like that. Pandoran goo, acid worm autopsy, Scylla autopsy, Pandoran Citadel. Then back to reverse engineering the flamethrower and a bunch of other stuff after that. Okay. What is the gift doing? Okay, they're still running around trading with people. Is there gonna be anyone else they need to trade with after this last one that's nearby? That's Synedrian Haven, and that one New Jericho Haven over there, and then I think after that I'm going to put them on a mission of some description. They'll have done a lot of the trading for any of the places that's actually easy to reach for them right now. However, B team is fully healed now, so... let's see, where's their flyer hanging out? Over there currently. And they keep doing raid flights. However, they're closer to this, and this place has produced some flyers, so I think we need to take it away from them, or we're just going to constantly have them occasionally sending out raid flights, and that can be a problem. So... I think that's where we're going to send B team, is to go do something here. So the objective is to destroy the corruption node, and it's another thing where enemy reinforcements are just going to show up until we destroy the node, though it does not say we have to evac on this, so we just go in, we destroy the node, we're done. So, here's the thing, I have no idea what the corruption node actually looks like. So that's going to be a real fun thing to try to figure out in a hurry. And it looks like at least part of what we're going to be fighting is going to be mind-controlled Disciples of Anu. I don't know if we're also going to be fighting Pandoran units on top of it. I would assume so. But we're going to have Disciples of Anu units here too. So I guess spread out and find the corruption node. I have no idea what we're looking for. That's a Mist Sentinel. Okay, let's have the heavies start fanning out, jet jumping. See what they can see. Well, you can see a lot of stuff. Okay, we can actually maybe shoot the mind fraggers off of some of these guys. And maybe then they could help us instead of fighting us. There's a Myrmidon. An Arthron of some description. A shield bearer. The Mist Sentinel, of course. Another Myrmidon. Okay. Let's try to shoot that mind fragger off him. Okay, so if we can shoot the mind fraggers off of them, they'll come under our control. Ideally, I'll keep them alive if I can, but if nothing else, meat shield? I wish you could get just a little further and like bash that one off of him, but... Oh, you do not have a good shot on him, but you can try. Nope. Okay. Where's our other sniper? Maybe have him shoot from a spot that's just a little further back. Yeah, sorry, I know that was a powerful gun to use that with, but if I tried it with the pistol, we never would have hit.
Anything that moves, dies.
Oh, by stupid dumb luck, you caught the mind fragger off of his head.
Oh! Ah, they got me. Oh!
Let's see what we've got here. Particularly any of them that I can free of their mind control. They've got him tucked away in a spot. I'm not going to be able to get to him. Next priority after that is obviously any enemies close enough to easily hit, and then Mist Sentinels to try to prevent that from going nuts. A lot of Tritons over there, including one Hitman. And then that Venomous Myrmidon. Where'd that Acid Myrmidon go? There. You have to be careful with those two.
Lining up a shot.
I mean, that might work, but it's a pretty long shot for you. Honestly, for you, your best bet might be to just come over here and start shooting that sentinel, that Mist Sentinel.
Moving to coordinates. Eyes peeled.
That gets rid of the mist there. Okay, it looks like he's friendly, but he's not under my control currently. And I'm not seeing one of the circles around him, you know, like move here and he'll be under your control. So I'm not certain if he's under my control and maybe just needs a turn before I can do anything. Like, this guy's definitely under my control right now. They have a hand cannon, a melee weapon, and a medkit. Okay. Don't know that a single hand cannon gun yet. That definitely wouldn't be enough to kill the acid myrmidon all on your own. And if I put you that close to it, that'd pretty much be the end of you if I don't have any backup. Okay. You're going to shoot like this. You'll either hit the shield bearer, or maybe if it, depending on how it goes wide, you might hit the maniac. And even if you hit the shield, I would settle for you just bludgeoning the shield down at this point. So we're going to focus on that. Because then these guys should have a much easier time. Oh, you have a shot on the hitman? Go for it.
Hostile injured but alive. For now.
You weren't quite able to pull it off. Okay, I very much doubt you're going to do it with this, but we can try.
I'll get you. Anything that moves, dies.
Okay, it's letting me target you, so I'd assume you could shoot through the window. Okay, there. Okay. Now, you could panic some. Which ones can you panic? You could panic that Myrmidon. That would honestly help. Let's see. Or the Hitman. How much will do they have each? 11 on him. And 18 on that one. So definitely panic the Myrmidon first. Beyond that, just try to kind of stay in cover and ideally where you can restore some people's will points. I'm very impressed you pulled off that shot with a pistol. Okay, you can definitely turn and hit that thing. However, I don't want you to kill it because it will just explode in your face, which is not what we want. In fact, for your other thing, I would like you to just heal yourself up. Because otherwise you're just going to die right there, and you may still, because there's a lot of enemies that are uncomfortably close to you right now. I'm going to have you back up out here. And then kind of overwatch in that direction.
show 'em. Ah! Oh! Oh!
Okay. Sorry about that brief interruption. Disciples of Anu are unfortunately not holding up very well. Could you hit anything? You could hit him with your larger gun. That's possibly an option.
Let's go. Ready to engage.
In your case, it's kind of your only option, so it's what you're doing. Okay, pretty good shot. In fact, you might be able to just hit it with your pistol and take it out now.
Zooming in.
We're gonna hold that one back for a moment. Disciples of Anu, Berserker. Perform shock attack affecting fatalities, tasing targets if shock value is greater than target hit points. Shock damage falls off of the range. And I believe both of these guys have over 200 hit points, so even the maximum isn't gonna daze them, which is unfortunate. We have that one there coming in. How many will points does that thing have? Not very many. If I could get enough viral damage on it, then maybe we... not enough. She could panic it, though. Yeah, panic it now. The viral damage will make it easier for you to keep doing that, and we're going to worry about other stuff
Ready to engage.
for everyone else. I'm thinking we just get rid of that assault rifle. Oh, I'll take damage on it too. Don't get me wrong, I'll take damage on it, but...
Just a warning shot.
Okay, nope, you got its gun. That's actually what we wanted.
Ready to engage. Oh yeah.
You apparently would rather kill it.
Next time, yours.
That time, you just missed. That one's panicked, so you can go ahead and move in.
In my sights.
Honestly, we might be close enough that you can just shoot it in the head with the iconoclast.
Right on target.
We're gonna go with that. And also, the fact that you do viral damage with that, we probably could have gotten away without panicking him, but...
Area covered. Zooming in.
apparently their medkits only heal 80. They're not upgraded like ours are.
Must focus.
Okay, that took off its arm. I'm gonna say go ahead and heal yourself because it will probably force them to spend more time attacking you to take you out, or I could use your melee hit and it might daze it. I was trying so hard to keep him alive. Dang it. I thought maybe I'd done it too.
Oh.
Okay, Dagmara. Probably gonna have you heal Eileen. But we'll look around and make sure that's how we want to do this. It is a venomous myrmidon. And I think even Alfred's going to have to move a little bit to get out of range.
Getting out. Targeting.
It has 20 points of bleed. Unfortunately, that is not quite enough to just kill it. Dagmara, we want you to move a little bit too. You might be just in range of the poison explosion, and I'd rather not risk it. So go over here and heal Eileen up. And you are going to use your pistol, Alfred, to finish this thing off. That thing is going to bleed to death, so that shield bearer is not a problem. Okay, there's like a barrier here, and that's why you can't see that Myrmidon. Okay. Could Warcry to keep it in line, though, which I'm going to. There. That limits what it can do.
Zooming in.
Oh yeah, you can't see that thing. At least not with your heavy gun. You might be able to because you're going to be shooting from a spot that doesn't have a barrier directly in front of it. So you can shred up its armor a little bit, then hop into cover. You can use your pistol.
Confirming target.
If you get very, very lucky, you might take its arm off. However, it also has a launcher arm.
All I need is a clear shot. Attack success.
Okay, good. I think we got its launcher arm. Honestly, Barnabas, I kind of like you being more or less where you currently are. So, keep watch if anything comes around that way. No, because Eileen could also overwatch. You're just really not good at figuring that out, game.
Nothing's getting past
There.
me.
Now into my turn. I was worried about the snipers being there. We need to get them into cover. It's just I didn't have too many choices because I needed to move them away from that Myrmidon while they... Oh, no.